It's Jdub calling.
Welcome to the Cafe Dub. Putting live all around the world. Somewhere they probably done booked your girl. I'm talking both ways, figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Thank God for another day. Today is Monday, November 4th, the year of our Lord, 2019. I go by the name of Jdub Carter, and the reason why I started a sports talk channel is because I was nice in all the sports I played. No, yes, I am an underachiever. Yes, people, because I never made the NBA, never made the NFL or the MLB. But I was great as a child in baseball and basketball, and I know the games.
Sports talk dub.
So I feel like I wanted to share my knowledge with the world and some conflicting ideas for you guys to chime in on. So please hit the comments, the likes, the subscribes. I need all of that. And this is my word is final, but you guys are welcome to chime in and we can have a discussion. Make some comments on the social media networks, or you can hit me at 804-420-2647. That's the hotline. Again, that's 804-420-2647. That's the hotline. And usually this show is on Mondays on YouTube. And we're gonna talk about the NBA right now. We specialize in, since we don't boycotted the No Fun League for the running the plantation and then siding with the Uncle Toms. We're not gonna mention it. We're gonna have another show on a different day, and I'm gonna invite the quarterback I know, Mr. Aaron Gray, to come through and do the Monday morning quarterback starting next Monday for y'all. For those that want to talk about football, because I'm out of it. So we're going to get to this sports talk with Dub as far as NBA. You heard me? Some great boxing events we had over the weekend. Got to talk about them boxing and the UFC events. So I'm going to start with the NBA. I got a lot of things to say. To sum it up, Steph Curry broke his hand last week. We're so sad that he injured himself. However, we're not sad. We're not watching the Golden State Warriors anymore. It got quiet. All you people that's bought your Warriors jersey, wear it. Enjoy it now. But I'm hoping that they're taking the Warriors games off TV. And no disrespect to LA, no disrespect to Golden State. The Warriors, you people should be thankful and happy and appreciative that you were rooting for a franchise and a team, that particular team that had the opportunity to be great and to go down in history. And they did that. Not a dynasty, but they're a great team and they're going to go down in history. And so you guys, you Warriors fans, was able to witness something like no other. And it was great while it lasted. But like Kerr said, it was fantasy world. And now that's over. So now you're going to get to see a wide variety and a dynamic for all the basketball fans. You're going to get to see a wider range of talent. And, it's not going to be, the Golden State was an anomaly. You're not going to see that again for a while. And so now you're going to get to see different teams bringing what they have to the table, and it's going to be very competitive. And we don't know who's going to win. It's a toss-up, but that's what we love about sports. It's not predictable, so you can't just cheat the game and cheat the fan. Okay, so that's why we talking about this NBA thing. And man, I gotta say, I gotta go to my top 10 active players. We talked about the injuries with Golden State, and that's the segue to what we're talking about with the top 10 active players. Everything we're going to do is active, because before the year started weeks ago, there was this big speculation on the top duos and the top players in the game, and people hurt. Someone gets an Achilles injury like Durant, you wonder how he's going to come back and impact the game, if it's going to be the same impact with Achilles. Kobe came back, still dropped 60 on his last game, but he was practically not the same. You can think the game the same, and Kevin Durant's a little tall, he's still shooting over people, but that's a big injury, and so we're going to deal with active players moving forward. And we're going to discuss the top 10 active players on Sports Talk with Jdub Carter. And you guys are welcome to chime in. And it's my top 10. We could discuss it. And so I wonder if I just want to put the top 10 up, have you guys comment on the top 10, because I know y'all going to do that. I know it's a couple of basketball fans that's going to have something to say. We invite you guys for the banter. So my top 10 in the NBA, active players in the NBA this season so far are let's do number 10. Start 10 through 1. Dre Drummond. Andre Drummond from the Detroit Pistons is my number 10 active player, best player in the league right now. Number 9, Damian Lillard. Now, if we're talking about Dre Drummond, you want an explanation? 2020s. Detroit looks promising when Blake Griffin get back, and the way D Rose is playing the game. I got the boy Luke Kennard stepping it up. The left-handed boy, he's stepping it up. And so I'm looking at Andre Drummond as a continue to grow and develop and be that tough-nosed center that he is. So Dre Drummond out in the East, Detroit Pistons, number 10. Number 9, Damian Lillard. I have to include Damian Lillard in this. A lot of you are going to have a comment on it. Why is he after Westbrook? He should be before. He hit the game winner in the playoffs. Yes, he hit the game winner when Westbrook was on Oklahoma City with weak Steve Adams, soft Steve Adams, and Benny Donovan, who can't coach in the pros for real. And there's no knock against Billy Donovan, one of the greatest college coaches of all time. I would say ran a great program, but this is the NBA, and this is professional coaches. This ain't college coaching, ain't coaching boys. We coaching men, and I think he has a hard dynamic. I think he's too passive as a coach in the NBA, but he knows the business. He's a businessman, a Patino guy. But I would say that Dame Lillard hit that on OKC and Westbrook, and so. What have you done for me lately? Dame Lillard, you battled against Shaq. You went against Steph and the Warriors, the aforementioned Warriors in the playoffs, and that didn't work neither. So you could beat Westbrook, but then you went to Golden State and you bombed. And you guys didn't even put up a challenge, any type of challenge towards the Warriors. And so with that said, we can't really boost Lillard up. He's going to have to show us some more this year, especially some more clutch. I know he clutch in Portland, but he's going to have to show me more, period. So Lillard at number 9, great player. Let's not get it twisted. He's shooting from anywhere. He not more hitting more. If Trae Young was actually active, I would have Trae Young up there. Not instead of Lillard, but Trae Young would be up there. Because all those threes he hitting, I think he's expanded the line more than Dame Lillard. I expect Portland to be the same team they was last year, playing the same way. They picked up Whiteside, so that's another element that's going to grow with them. I would look for them come playoff time. But Lillard, number 9. Russell Westbrook, number 8. Reason why I'm going with Westbrook, he back at it again. This guy, the intensity, the way he's able to reinvent himself on the Houston Rockets, and I watched him try to get acclimated mentally, and everybody watched it. It was right in front of you guys, and Harden trying to go out the game, let Harden swapping positions and going in and out, and learning how to play with Harden so he can stay on the court, and getting the confidence in D'Antoni, and not letting D'Antoni treat him like whatever. He's rebounding, he's blocking shots. He's probably the leading rebounder. He's blocking shots. He's passing the ball. He's back to Mr. Triple-Double, and still being able to adapt within a system where Harden is just chucking the ball up, having bad games so far this year, even though he had the 59-point game. Westbrook is at my number 8. Y'all sleeping on Westbrook. Westbrook is actually, to me, one of the top 5. He's my favorite player in the game. If his jump shot was like it was a couple years ago, 3 years ago, that MVP season, he would be top number 1 in the game. He plays the game with reckless abandon. There's nobody that go hard as Westbrook every night. Giannis is on his way to being that type of player. But Westbrook got a ferocity that's unmatched in the game. So shout out Russell Westbrook. He's number 8. Number 7, Kyrie. Oh, man. Kyrie is killing. Okay, killing the game right now. I like what he doing. Brooklyn gonna have to adjust to Kyrie. He doing all type of moves, dipsy doos. He actually done moved up to me. He's probably starting, and I think Isaiah is giving it up. Zeke is giving it up, and that's one of my favorite point guards of all time. Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Thomas was tough, hard nosed balling. His hard coming up. Tough in the streets of Chicago, playing with for Bobby Knight. That's tough. All that is tough. And so he's one of my favorite point guards ever. And he's starting to realize that Kyrie Irving handle is second to none. Second to none. Ooty dooty scoop boop 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 choopies oopies. The handles, the hands. Kyrie Irving just had a 50-point game this year. Kyrie Irving, he's leading the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I like their second squad with Spencer Dinwiddie come in and do most of his thing, and then the boy Karis LeVert. I think those players are decent, and they're good players, and they're going to make it happen. But you need a dynamic player like Kyrie, and then when Durant come back, now you're talking about something. But we're talking about the active players. So, number 7 is Kyrie, bro. Keep doing your thing. You can move up this list. I see what you're trying to do, bro. The left oopty-doop you got from D-Rose. You seen him do it. Now you doing it too. But you always got moves. He got the sweeping hook, move up and down, boom, crossover, head fake. He did a spin move with the ball one time, and Zeke said it on NBA TV. He's like, yo, it looked like Kyrie with the ball spinning it. It looked like he pump faked. The man jumped in the air. He just spent the ball that way. It was crazy. Kyrie Irving at number 7. Number 6, James Harden, another basketball magician. He's a basketball magician. He know all the rules, and he breaking them, and he bending them, and he killing y'all. 59 points. Y'all letting him shoot. He'll shoot 1 for 20 and still get 35 points, 36 points, 40 points, 25 free throws. He's still outsmarting you guys. James Harden probably could work his way up to probably being number 1 to 3 once he start playing a little D and start getting a little bit more consistent with his shots and his shot selection. Number 5, LeBron, and this is coming up on my active list. LeBron, you done came up from last year on my active list. Gotta give you props. I see you still moving. LeBron is still moving kind of, how can I say, stiff and not as agile as he usually is from that injury, the groin injury he had. We know how that works. I had one. That joint hurt forever. You just got to get stronger, your base and your core, but it's still going to be lingering. You're going to be scared to run like that giraffe you used to be. I know about it. But LeBron has come up. I like what he's doing, getting AD acclimated, letting him know you the future, and I'm here to help you. And he's just going to get his points off of that and make his game, and it stretches his career out. He's going to break all the points records, as well as some of the assist records. He's leading the league in assists right now. LeBron is looking great. Shout out to you, LeBron. To be 17 years in, bro, you're showing a consistency like no other. I mean, even Kareem. So, shout out LeBron. Number 4, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last year's MVP, Milwaukee. They don't get a lot of credit from me, but they still a well-oiled machine. They're going to be ready to go. Giannis going to have a great year. MVP, going to be in the MVP running. I want Giannis to be more ferocious on the defensive end with the blocks and the steals and getting in the passing lanes, running a break. And he's doing great right now. I have no real criticism of Giannis, but to just keep shooting till that J get on. Practice in the regular season. And Milwaukee's they're going to do great things. I like Milwaukee. They got the 2 Lopez boys down low. And Drew Bledsoe going to have to step it up and get acclimated like he's supposed to be. Number 4 is Giannis. Number 3, we got to go boy AD. Boy AD from out in L.A. I mean, besides LeBron giving him the reign on the Lakers, man, everybody got something to say about his agility, his defense. I think his defense is great. His agility is great. I think he's not soft. He's a tough guy. The problem is he's kind of fragile, the skinny frame, but he's dribbling, he's whipping the ball around, he making passes, he's shooting the J, he's fading away, he getting in the paint, big boy and dudes. He's playing I think Cousins is around in his ear, and he's making him. He just looked to me, he looked like baby Cousins, but big AD, you heard? Number 3, man, and I'm always, Anthony Davis. Maybe I slept on him for years, but on the Lakers, he very high profile. I'm seeing everything he doing. He keeping that team afloat, for real, him and LeBron. Embiid, number 2. I gotta go with Joel Embiid, one of my favorite players in the game for sure. Probably top 3. behind Westbrook and Westbrook, Embiid, and I'm just saying must-see TV for me is like Westbrook, Embiid.
Sports Talk Dub on Jdub
I can't figure it out.
Radio.
But look, Westbrook and Embiid, those are my two favorite players. They be going at each other. That's why I like real NBA, real competition, all that friends on the court. I don't like none of it. Teammates can be friends, but not really on the court. Like we teammates, we work together for a common goal. But I might have to bark on you for doing the wrong thing, and you might have to tell me something for doing the wrong thing as well. That's how it is. That's just the biz. And so that's MB number 2. Just cause y'all watching what he doing. Philly's at the top of the East. Shout out to Horford, and that pickup was crazy for them. They got bigger and stronger. I think everybody in their starting lineup over 6'5", 6'6". So Embiid is dunking on people, rebounding the ball, blocking shots, talking smash, getting in the fights. Early, he's ready to go. It's playoff time for Embiid. Number 2 in the league, Embiid. And number 1, y'all know who it is. The Terminator. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard. The man on both sides. And this is active players, PG. So we know you coming back soon. And once you get active, we're going to see what it is. Kawhi Leonard's number 1 for the top NBA players in the league, top 10 NBA players in the league. Kawhi Leonard, number 1. Offense, defense, take over a game. He remind me of he looked like a Kobe Jr. And that's not a knock on Kawhi Leonard. He has got his game down to a pattern. He'll take you to the post. He'll fade twice. You stop that. He'll up and under. Jordan-esque type strategizing with the game. The game is simple for him. He take those 2 corner free throws off the wings. Coming in, he might get to the pinch post on you. He's coming off that pick and roll, going downhill, making things happen for teammates. He's shooting the shots. He's rebounding the ball. He's playing with ferocity and with an even kill, unmatched in the league. And so Kawhi Leonard, coming off a NBA Finals MVP, leading the Clippers to one of the top records in the league. Not only that, but taking out the Lakers without PG and just his whole defensive and offensive acumen. We like Kawhi Leonard as number 1 top player in the league of the NBA. And now we're going to go into the top 5 teams right quick. I'm going to get into the top 5 teams, then the top 5 active duos. And all this is up for debate. So I got Kawhi 1, Embiid 2, AD 3, Giannis 4, LeBron 5, Harden 6, Kyrie 7, Westbrook 8, Lillard 9, and Dre Drummond number 10. I want to get to the top 5 active duos. Don't tell me about no Splash Brothers. When they come back, they're going to automatically be on the list. We're looking forward to them coming back. But I got the top 5 active duos. And this is up for debate, so holla at me. You heard me? 804-420-46, 420-2647. You can leave a message if I don't answer. Leave a comment on the topic we talking about right now. We just did the top 10 active players in the league, and now we're about to do the top 5 active duos. So y'all can hit me on the comments, like and subscribe this, hit the bell so you get the notifications. And Sports Talk Dub with your boy Jdub Carter. All right, so the top 5 active duos in the league. I'm gonna go 5-1 again. I'll go up and then I'm gonna recap down. I'm gonna go Kawhi and Lou Wills for number 5. At first, I didn't see him as a tandem. One came off the bench, one started. And then I started realizing, hold on. When these dudes on the floor, this boy Lou Wills, the game is crazy with the man. He running to the left. Y'all keep letting him run to that left corner, doing that fade. The over-the-shoulder shot fade. He killing y'all with that. He killing y'all with the oopty-doopty, going straight right to the lane, throwing up the oopty floater on y'all because y'all giving him all that. He pulling back on y'all, hitting that free throw. Y'all not watching his spots. Y'all not doing y'all scouting. I know the season is tough, but you're not doing your scouting. Lou Wills in his age is killing y'all. So shout out to Lou Wills. Think he might be averaging off the bench 19, 20. Kawhi averaging like 28. That's top 5 duos in the league right there, bro. They probably at like 49 points a game, give or take. I didn't look up those stats. I said about. 49 points a game as a duo. This is all an eye test. This ain't a lot of analytics with this. Y'all can do that. Y'all can watch the NBA for that, or watch these little telecommtators and all that on ESPN and all. This right here, Sports Talk with Jdub Carter. It's the eye test. I tell you what I see. You hear me? Number 5, Kawhi and Lou Wills. Number 4, McCullough and Lillard. We're going to go with McCullough and Lillard as the old faithful. Y'all don't sleep on McCullough and Lillard. They always going to do what they going to do. They're going to average about 48 to 40 to 50 points a game as a duo. Shout out to them in Portland, man. Number 3, Westbrook and Harden. Oh, man, they probably the most dynamic duo. The most. With the different things Harden is able to do offensively and with the things that Westbrook is able to do. Once they fully gelling, and developing together again, it's gonna be crazy. I see them doing that drive and dish from the corner. The other person runs in from the corner, baseline, and get that pass. I see them moving that. So just looking for D'Antoni to get more, instead of doing a pick and roll open offense, to get some plays ran. Use your assistant coaches to get some plays ran for those two to do some dynamic things. Maybe up. They already doing the high pick and roll between them and picking slip and making those mismatches happen. But we want to see more than just that, D'Antoni. So get some plays going for the number 3 top duo and the most dynamic duo, Westbrook and Harden. Number 2, Embiid and Simmons. Oh man, just the size that they bring, the toughness that they bring, the leadership that they bring, it's going to be crazy. That's one of the top duos in the league and one of the youngest duos in the league, Embiid and Simmons. The process, Philly boy. Shout out Philly. Shout out Houston. Shout out Portland. And shout out LA. You heard me? Shout out Brooklyn too. Number 1, top 5 active duos, and y'all know who that is, AD and LeBron. It's looking crazy out there, y'all. Y'all don't let LeBron get all that confidence, man. And with a player like AD and Kuzma coming back, man, and them defensive juggernauts and Howard getting comfortable. If Howard start playing like he's supposed to play, this gonna look like a slaughter match. Cause you remember it was Howard and LeBron running the East at a time. Now they on the same team. That's crazy. So AD and LeBron, I'm saying, is definitely one of the top NBA duos in the league. It's getting crazy. And excuse me, we got some interruption going. We gotta make sure we get all this extra stuff. Alright, so we got that done, and we're gonna turn that off. Right. So back to it. Top 5 NBA duos, top to bottom. Number 1, AD and LeBron. Number 2, Embiid and Simmons. Number 3, Westbrook and Harden. Number 4, McCullough and Lillard. Number 5, Kawhi and Lou. Yo, hit me on the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit me on the comments. Hit me in my inbox. Or just call and leave a message, 804-420-2647. That's the Dub hotline. Yo, top 5 active duos. I want to see what y'all think about that. Compared to what I got and contrasted to what I had. Top 5 teams in the NBA this year. I think this is going to be the last one I do for the NBA.
Jdub
I'm going to talk about that boxing event that happened this week. The boxing and the UFC versus the UFC and the UFC, whatever's going on. So top 5 teams in the NBA, I'm going number 1, Lakers, number 2, Clippers, number 3, 76ers, number 4, Heat, because of their record. Shout out to the Heat. I like what they doing. The boy Nunn is tough. And Jimmy Butler's back. And I think they're going to need more of a big than Bumbayo. Big man. You're going to need a bigger man come to playoffs in order to deal with Embiid. But I like the Heat at number 4, record-wise. And Dragic, they got a good squad. And number 5, I'm going with Dallas or the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, I am taking Dallas and Timberwolves for number 5. Timberwolves because of their record and out of respect for them. And Cat got a little edge. Want to fight Embiid this year. And then Dallas because of Porzingis and Doncic, which really is my number 5. But I got to go with Kawhi and Lou Wills till PG get back. So they're honorable mention. Doncic is my honorable mention for top 10 players in the league. And Doncic and Porzingis is my honorable mention for top 5 active duos. And Dallas and Timberwolves share number 5 on my top 5 teams. So I have Lakers, best record in the league, and a best duo in the league, Clippers. Uh, the record is not the best in the league, but we know they can beat the best teams in the league. 70 and PGB on his way back, active though. 76ers and B and all them boys, they got big, they went big. They got Horford, they play tough D. Philly a hard place to play when you go on the road, and they're just tough. Good defenders as well, and I think they got the defensive specialist on their team too. Yeah, he's great. I like watching him play as well. And number 5, Dallas, doing great this year. Much improved, and Minnesota much improved. And so that's our top 5 teams in the league. And that's it with the NBA. On to the boxing events that happened in the UFC. The UFC event, I think it was 244, and the boxing match between Canelo and and Kovalev. That happened this weekend. It was crazy. I was watching both at first, all of the undercards, and UFC for that main event. I had to watch it because Jorge Masvidal. I hope I said it right. That guy's tough. He's tough. And I seen the fight before that where he just ran in, kneed him. I was watching it live. That was just straight like jungle. Like he just ran in, kneed him, bang, dragged him to the floor, bang, beat him, bang, bang. It was over. It was crazy. So I watched him again, and he roughed that boy Diaz up. He kicked him in his eye. He punched him in his eye. He kicked him in his eye. Saying early, bust his holes, bust them open, and just continue to bust him up. And valiant effort for Diaz, but that boy is not nothing to play with, man. Masvidal, he's not nothing to play, an animal. And he straight handled that boy. He kicked him, bang, right in the face. I seen it. That was that was harsh. And while their fight was going on, the boxing could have started early, and they waited. I watched them. I'm like, yo, what is going on? They waited because I turned from that.
Jdub
Once I seen Masvidal was just bleeding him up, just bled him. I was like, this ain't gonna do it for me. I can't keep watching them because it was unmatched, man. It was an unfair match, man. Masvidal is a beast, bro. He punched that man in the face, bust him up with that. No, he ain't punch him in the face. He Mike Tyson him. He not hitting with no fist. He bowing him. He bowed him. Boom. Hit him with the elbow to lumped it. Lump, leaked him. And then just proceeded to whip him out, man. Like every grapple they had, every hold they had, he was ahead of him, treating the boy like he wasn't nothing, like he was losing all that blood, still trying to fight. I had to turn from it. And the Canelo fight was held up because of the UFC. I thought that was more, rather than the way everybody's take on it, they seen it as competition. We don't want to battle. You got the 8 o'clock, we'll take the 10 o'clock. I see it as them finally coming together for the sport of combat fighting. So it's like, we got this night, y'all do y'all, we gonna do us. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought it was a dope idea. I thought it was dope how they did that. So if you was a sports fan, you was able to watch both of the main cards. So shout out to the UFC and shout out to boxing. They definitely get thumbs up for this weekend of entertainment. Yeah, and that's your boy Sports Talk Dub. You know, NBA, and we touched on the boxing and the UFC, man. For any of that no fun league stuff, I told you next Monday we're gonna start that up for all my football fans, because I know y'all. You know, I'm not mad at y'all for liking the game of football. Just cause the no fun league with this plantations rule. So we're gonna get somebody talking to y'all and having an opinion for y'all with the football stuff. So look for that Monday morning quarterback. And yo, get your Dub watch, man. For real. Joints is down. I got it for $10, man. You know what I'm saying? Just so everybody can get their hands on it. I think it's able to receive emails text messages on your Samsungs, and you just Bluetooth it with your iPhone. You don't want this getting wet. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your iPhone getting wet. You need this Dub watch. You can make phone calls from it. Get it for your kids. It's a dope Christmas gift. They can sync it to their phones. So yeah, man, get a Dub watch, and they got all my music on it. Exclusive music. I like 10 songs, and that's gonna be on a Dub watch, man. So, and check out the YouTube page. Check out the Father Forgive Him video we did. We need 1 million views before Christmas, and so I thank y'all for checking in. Sports Talk with Jdub Carter. Look for us. Follow us on social media. Jdub Carter Music on Facebook. At @JDub_Carter on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, man, my website is jdubcartermusic.com. And yeah, man, we just see y'all next week with it, man. But the NBA looking crazy, like where entertainment is right now. Yeah, man. So check that out. You heard me? 100. Love y'all, man. God bless. 1.